Hi there, welcome to Gaining Vision. I'm Melanie. Have you had an opportunity to subscribe to the channel yet? If not, take a second, hit subscribe, and please don't forget to like and share. Have you ever heard of Disability Employment Awareness Month? October is Disability Employment Awareness Month here in Canada. This is an opportunity for us to create awareness about people with disabilities getting jobs and making workplaces inclusive. That may involve making the building inclusive, whether that's having ramps so it's accessible, an accessible bathroom, or just bring awareness to the employer of the benefits of hiring people with disabilities. I know we've talked about this in the past, but the fact that Canada has a month every year, and that's the month of October, to celebrate and create awareness about people with disabilities' abilities to be employed. It's sad in a lot of ways that in 2020 we are still having this conversation, that despite having a disability, you have many talents and abilities that make you very marketable to be employed. It's just getting past the myths and misconceptions that employers still have in their minds of hiring people with disabilities. At your workplace, are there individuals with disabilities amongst you? And it doesn't have to mean that somebody in a wheelchair using a walker or somebody who's blind. It could be an invisible disability that you may not know about. It could be somebody that suffers from anxiety or depression, or perhaps has MS or lupus or arthritis. All of these invisible disabilities are just as important and need to have that conversation with the employers, that despite having these conditions or disabilities, they still offer so many talents to a job, to a company, to an organization. And by making the organization or company inclusive, it makes it even want to be a company that more people will want to buy things from. So it is a good business case to hire people with disabilities. Think about it. $1 billion worth of spending power are individuals with disabilities and their families. If you hire individuals with disabilities at your business, you have that whole network of people to capture, to buy your products, to use your services. To me, it's a no-brainer situation. Then why is it that in 2020 we still have to have a month to create awareness about employment equity? The reality is this is a conversation we should be having every month of every year. But I do love the fact that Canada has focused 1 month a year on this. And there are many different events that disability-focused organizations are celebrating throughout the month to help create awareness, such as job fairs for employers, where people with disabilities can go and attend. They have workshops and panel discussions and hiring events. Some of them are celebrating by having people come and do talks at different companies that are individuals with disabilities about what they've accomplished. There are so many great things that are going on this month, and I wish they would go on all the time. And I wish that this conversation would happen on a regular basis with employers. So what can we do to solve this issue of people with disabilities being overlooked for jobs? Well, we need to have those individuals advocate for themselves. We need to educate the employers, and we need to bring the employers and individuals together. And that's done through organizations that focus on disabilities, but also on having open dialogue amongst the government, businesses, and individuals. Because without that open conversation and dialogue, no solutions will come and no change will be made. Again, I mentioned 2020. And in 2025, we're supposed to be fully accessible. I'm not quite sure we're going to make it there because we have still so much educating and conversations to have amongst the employers, the service providers, and the individuals. So if your workplace is inclusive, that's great. How are you celebrating it? If it's not, why isn't it? And maybe you should have a conversation with the HR department or the employers or owners about the benefits of hiring individuals with disabilities. I know we've talked about this so many times before, but I have to respond and say it again. that individuals with disabilities are more likely to give 110% at everything they do in a job because they're given an opportunity to prove themselves. That sounds like a pretty good case to me, doesn't it to you? Please help spread awareness about Disability Employment Awareness Month of October. We're halfway through and we still have lots of time to spread this out. Go on Facebook, check it out online, and share. Until next time, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like and share, and I'll see you next time.